107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
7.5 WBLS. The Foxes are in the building. Hey. Thank you very much. Hey. Vivica A. Fox is in the building, everybody.
Whoa.
Yes.
What up, New York?
Yes, and after like over 20 years in New York radio, this is the first time I get to meet my sister, so wow. I am so excited. I've got to start out, though, by giving you my 60 seconds. All right? You ready?
Give me my 60.
You ready?
I'll take it.
Only 60.
Okay.
All right. Real quick questions. All you got to do is answer them from the top of your head and have fun with it. Okay. Worst job you ever had?
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I worked at a hot dog spot.
Nickname your mom gave you?
Angie.
If you could trade places with one sister, who would it be?
Michelle Obama.
Yes, everybody says that. Fill in the blank. At all times, I must have blank in the refrigerator.
Gatorade.
Blank has the best hair game ever.
Vivica A. Fox.
Besides Vivica.
Besides Vivica?
Yes.
Go
ahead, girl.
There's only one.
Give it to me. Give it to me then.
Oh, you said best hair? As far as the
hair
look?
game.
Hair game.
Not today?
Yes,
it's
girlfriend. Yes. I'm sorry, look. You're such a selfish promoter. Right.
Besides Empire and Black Magic, what TV show do you have to watch? Wow. Like you gotta see it.
The View.
One word to describe you.
Disciplined.
Have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Michael Jackson.
Your dream leading man, who would that be? 60 seconds.
Denzel Washington.
Favorite movie of all time?
Oh, Terms of Endearment.
If you could play anyone in their biopic, who would it be?
Whitney Houston.
Who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush?
Yeah. 60 seconds.
Russell
Westbrook? Get out. Really?
Nice lips.
Does size matter?
Too. Absolutely.
All right. Say no more. Hey. And that is our 60 seconds.
Wait, but I love everybody was like, what's she gonna say?
What? Let me find out. Russell Westbrook. Now, were you ever in a movie with Denzel?
No, I haven't. And if I could split, it would be Denzel Washington and Samuel Jackson. Those would be my top two. I would love to work with either one of those brothers just because both of them I would feel would challenge me as an actress.
And you've never worked with
Samuel Jackson? I did.
Because
he wrote a part for himself in Kill Bill. He said 6 fine chicks ain't gonna be in a movie with Quentin Tarantino, and I don't have a part.
Wow.
So he wrote himself a part and got killed.
Yes.
And he actually, Samuel Jackson is my role model.
Really?
Yeah, because I told him, I said, Sam, how do you do 30-something films a year? He said, Viv, because I do the work. I'm an actor. Everybody's sitting around worried about being a star and being so famous and this, that, and the third. He said, I'm an actor. I do the work.
Right.
And he said, you do the work. And if you do the work, it will equal the key to your longevity.
Well, then that's what I would have to say about you, because you do the work. I've watched you from the soap opera. What was the soap? You were in
Generations.
Right.
Young and the Restless. And I started off very first was Days of Our Lives.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know about Days of Our Lives, but I knew about Generations.
April Sutton. I was new booty. Ooh, I was new booty.
And then you moved on to movies and just entertained us from 80s to 90s. And now, so when I heard about this new show, I'm like, huh? I'm like, Vivica, how did this come about? I mean, now, please first explain the premise of the show.
Vivica's Black Magic is my brainchild. I was doing a film called Chocolate City, which was basically the African-American version of Magic Mike.
Right.
And Jean-Claude Lemaire, who I've done several independent films with,
right,
cast me as the mom. And so I was like, yes, because I had did Sharknado and Celebrity Apprentice with Ian Ziering. And Ian had invited me to come as he was a guest host in Chippendales in Las Vegas. And when I got there, lo and behold, they had that one brother
in
over
the back,
there in the back, in the
dark.
corner. And I was like, you know what?
Right.
And then Magic Mike.
Right.
They didn't have any brothers, the very first one. And I was like, whoever taps into this idea, because I'm a person who looks at numbers.
Right.
And Magic Mike made $220 million. And I was like, okay, girlfriends trying to make it rain nowadays, okay? They ain't got no problems. You know, strippers are winning right now. Ain't nobody hating. Everybody's having a good time. So when Jean-Claude hit me with playing a mom, he showed me some of the clips from the dancers, because I was only there the last 4 days of filming.
Okay.
And baby, them boys, I said, so my goodness.
Right.
And so I said, listen, you've got a gold mine here. You could do a reality show. You could do a tour. He said, okay, you're going to go pitch it with me.
Oh, so you
we
approached
went
Lifetime.
to Propagate, Howard Owens at Propagate. And that day he happened to have a meeting with a gentleman from Lifetime. They were looking for edgier material because they've had such success with all of their movies, Toni Braxton, Surviving Compton, that they're looking for edgier programming.
Right.
And so we sold it to them and they bought it that day.
Okay, so
8 shows later, a year later, here we are.
now who should we know about on this
we
show?
have Bolo. Bolo is from Chocolate City, and he's basically the #1 male exotic dancer in the United States. We have Heat. Heat is from New York. He's from the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
Who I basically found on the internet, and he's our Latin. Just he gonna make you break out in the sweat.
So
and then we have Penetration, Profit the Problem, Slow Motion, White Chocolate, and Charm.
So did you have a casting call or something?
We did. Yes,
okay.
we did. We auditioned guys from all over the United States, and I was so pleasantly surprised that like hundreds of guys showed up. But we had guys show up that could do ballet, modern, tap. You're going to see all of that tonight, and it's going to crack you up. There a couple times we're like, baby, you know we are doing an exotic show, right? You know, a male exotic show. So,
But
you know,
creativity is key.
It's key.
Right.
Absolutely.
But your role, you say I'm the head chick in charge.
Yes, ma'am.
So that means that you vote them off? Are you trying to get them ready
no
for a
one's
show?
trying to win Stripper of this
Okay.
2016. No,
All
there's
right.
not. The goal was to have an Elite 8. And the Elite 8, it was to take them on the journey of getting them a residency in Las Vegas. That was the main goal of the show. Because when I went to Las Vegas to see Chippendales, like I said, there was no diversity. Magic Mike, no diversity. And our girls have bachelorette parties, divorce parties, just because it's Wednesday parties.
Right.
And they want to see their brothers.
Right.
And so we just want to make sure that we provide the ultimate girls' night out.
All right. And on a regular, because this is going to air.
Yes, every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. on Lifetime.
All right. So make sure that you're watching. And can we see you anywhere else on the big screen besides being the head
I am
charge?
so blessed. It's been a season of blessings for me. You'll see me back on Empire again, playing Candace' older sister, Cookie's older sister, Candace. I just finished Bring It On 6 International in South Africa, playing the cheer goddess. I just finished the sci-fi film, playing the President of the United States in the sci-fi film Crossbreeds. I have the Vivica Fox hair collection, which has been extended for 3 more years. I have my own clothing line, the Vivica Fox.
That's why you
by
said you
Poetic
had the
Justice
best hair
Clothes.
game.
And I just closed a book deal, and I'm going to be an author. Wow. So I'm going to be doing a book that's motivational and inspirational to let women know that the different chapters of life that we're going to all go through.
Right.
And how to never let anyone steal your joy, to let no one determine your destiny, that you can be the head chick in charge of your career.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to let them know. Because I've been knocked down.
Yeah.
But I always
Well,
do
we all
myself a
have.
favor and get back up.
Right. And the thing about it is that the brunt of your fans, they've been there too.
Yes.
You know, they've been on that journey with you. They've been knocked
Absolutely.
down. They've had to get up. They had to brush themselves off and start all over again in some cases. So
I think for so long, for me, I was always so guarded. I always wanted, I'm okay, I'm good, you know, and I wouldn't let people know about my struggles, about the journey.
Right.
You know, because I'm a Leo and I'm proud.
and loud.
And loud sometimes. But, you know, I will set it off. Got to do it.
Yes, you will.
Right?
Yes. We were just talking about that today. We were trying to create a Set It Off sequel called Set It On. Yes. And we were talking about how Cleo would have to come back as an angel. And
you know what's crazy? We had no idea when we did that film 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That it would become a cult classic.
Yes.
And I'm guarantee you that if F. Gary Gray, the director, knew the impact that we were going to have, he wouldn't have killed us all. And we would have set it off again for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But
we
all the
would have
girls
wanted
are doing
it too.
wonderful. I'm so proud of Latifah, Jada. They're all producing, starring in shows, got their brands, doing wonderful. Mothers. F. Gary Gray is directing Fast and Furious 8, doing $90 million budget films.
Right.
Like that group of people, we had something very special, and we're still here. And I'm very proud of that.
And there's a whole group that we grew up with that are in that, Jada and Queen and you and
Will
and coming together and doing something else where we are now at a mature stage, like another movie where we are dealing with similar to Waiting to Exhale, but they were younger.
Yes.
We need a Waiting to Exhale of the 50s, girl. All right.
Okay. Well,
don't let me
we
start
need to write
chopping
that
stuff.
together.
That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, pitch
okay.
away. I'm catching it.
That's what I'm saying. Because just like you're talking about creating a book, that speaks to the journey.
Yes.
There's got to be a movie that speaks to our journey.
Can I tell you that I'm very proud of the book people that I'm working with, St. Martin Press, that they said that they'd love to, after we do this book, to possibly turn me into like a Black Jackie Collins, that I write different books that we turn into films. And that's what I love, that offer, that they were looking at a bigger picture.
Right.
They were like, Vivica, you're a producer of film, television shows, stage plays. We want to get in business with the brand of Vivica Fox. And that really warmed my heart.
Yep.
That, that someone says, I want you to do your stories.
Right.
Because so many times in Hollywood, they try to tell us how we are, how we live, how we communicate with each other, how we dress, how we talk, But when you hear it from me, that I'm going to make sure that they keep it real.
That's right.
I fight
for
our images.
Yeah.
And I always have.
Yeah.
And I always will.
That's the one thing we get, authenticity, when we're dealing with you. Now, I was hoping, because when I heard about the show, and once again, the name of the show was called Black Magic.
You want me to bring some of my top three?
On Lifetime.
Okay,
Where?
no plan.
You get ready to surprise.
I should have brought them. For your
for my BLS Chocolate City guys.
That's all right.
We're working on it, girl. Next time. We're gonna work on them.
Season 2, we coming back.
So, Black Magic, and hearing about that, I was like, I hope this is not going to turn into a Black Bachelorette or something like that. No, we're not headed in that way
at all.
Would you ever want to get married again, Vivica? Because people ask me that, and I do, because I believe in marriage. I believe that there can be two people who believe that this is how marriage. If you think marriage is a business, you got two people who think it's a business, then it's going to work.
But then I've got to answer to someone.
And you don't like answering anymore? No. So you'll never get married again?
I don't know. It would take a hell of a guy. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Well,
I'm not going to say never. But I just,
there's
I got a lot going on right now.
There's a lot of Black magical guys out there.
I know that's right. Keep
That's
hope
right.
alive. She's like, girl, I'm going to get you a ring.
That's right.
I'm going to get you a ring, Vivica.
But it just ain't going to be on Black Magic.
No, absolutely.
No.
Can I tell you, that's the one thing that everybody's been asking. The guys, they're hot, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not trying not to do six pack and a smile no more.
Okay.
I didn't have any luck in that arena. Let's just keep that real, okay?
Right.
I had fun,
right?
But I didn't have any luck in that arena. So it's wonderful that professionally I can work with these beautiful young men and pay it forward and get them exposure that I would have never they would have never gotten before.
Absolutely.
And get them an opportunity. A lot of these guys, they just think some of these guys, they left the streets to come and do this, and they have families, and they're really good people, and that's what I love about the show, is that you'll also get to know them as men, as brothers that are coming up and trying to figure out, what am I going to do? Right. How am I going to provide for my family? We get into their lives,
personal lives,
personal, and they're good men.
All right.
There's one to get on my nerve, but overall.
And we'll find out who that is.
Find out. Tune in tonight, y'all.
That's right. 10 p.m.
Lifetime.
All right. Vivica, thank you so much for taking the time, because I know you're real busy trying to get, everywhere. Let everybody.
And I just want to say to all of your fans out there that thank you guys so much for your love and support. Happy New Year. I've said that 2017 was going to be a year that I had fun. and we've all got to stick together and lift each other up, because we are living in trying times. And the next chapter that we're about to see that's going to happen in our country, I want us all to pay attention.
Right.
But have fun, but more important, pay attention to our country.
That's right. And get ready to set it off in 2017. Boom! Vivica A. Fox.
Go get it. Go get it. Wait, I was going to move like here, right?